everybody, it's Christine. I'm up today at the Scrap Room with a new boy scrapbook layout featuring this month's Flavors of the Month kit. And this one I am working with is the Amy Tan page kit, using all the blues and the yellows and the grays and stars and all those wonderful things little boy related. However, there are lots of other colors in this collection. You can easily flip it and make it multicolored and make it work for really to tell any story. It's a great collection, very diverse. I just decided to zone in on the boys, as I usually do since I have 3 boys. This page, I am also going to be using the sketch for this month, and what I'm doing right now is building my photo block. So I'm taking my photos, adding what's going to go behind them, and then I will place the whole thing onto my base. Additionally, I'm using some photos that I don't love. They're kind of lousy photos from the moment. And, you know, oftentimes if I have the option, I will use the very best pictures from that day to tell the story. But sometimes our pictures stink. So what I do in that case, if the pictures are a little bit blurry or he's not looking at the camera or any of those things where you're like, ugh, it's not a great picture. Do I really want to scrapbook this? Well, the answer in a lot of cases is yes. Today, I'm scrapbooking when he had lost his first tooth. Well, that's kind of a big moment. So regardless of the fact that I don't have pictures I love, I still need to scrapbook it. And so what I do in that case is I set those pictures aside, kind of in their own little pile, and then I wait for the right either page kit or collection to come along that will really make those pictures shine, be it because the colors are great, be it because I love the collection, but do something to really make it work for you in spite of the fact that your pictures aren't great, so that you can document the story and still have a really great layout. As you can see, these pictures, you know, they're whatever. They're blurrier than I would like, but they tell a really important story, so it's still going to be captured. Now, continuing with the sketch, you can see I added some strips down the side, and I'm actually going to use a white base today, which is fairly unusual for me, but with lots of color added to it. The sketch called for several strips down the side, and so this was a great way to be able to, between that and my photo block, work in a whole bunch of patterned papers, which I loved because there were so many good ones in this collection. And the reason I started with the sketch, well, things have been busy and things have been a little stressful in our house. We've had a lot going on. And so a sketch is a great way to be able to get creative, but take some of the thinking out of it. I don't always work with sketches. You don't see me work with a sketch every month. Sometimes I do work with sketches over and over and over, though, because my brain just needs to take that part of the creating out of it and just do the creative side of it instead of the, I don't know, the design side of it, I guess. I don't know what the right word is, but I think you understand what I'm saying. They're a really nice jumping off point. And this one had just so many cool layers that it was kind of hard for me to resist. And bonus, multi-photo layout as well. So you can see I'm creating all these pieces, and I followed the sketch very closely, keeping the border on the side, the photo block, as well as the triangular corner down there. I am going to go ahead and cut out some stars with a metal die and use those as my really big accent points on here. And those I pulled in another color with that, using the gray in there to just bring in one more solid pop of color. And in a few places you're going to see I added a little bit of outlining just to add a little bit of separation between the layers, because there are a lot of layers going on. I also am going to add on a title, and right now you can see I have Smile up there, but I don't love it, and so I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I would like. So I'm going to pull out some foam stickers from Jelly Bean Soup and use some of those for my title. As you may know, the Scrap Room Flavors of the Month page kits, it comes with 4 different page kits. So the Amy Tan is one of them this month, and then there's 3 other ones to work with. It comes with embellishments. You can also add on an embellishment kit. You can add on patterned paper kit. You can add on Well, that's pretty much it, actually. You can add on those things, but my point is sometimes you don't have everything you need. Like in this case, I didn't have enough for my title. Some months, there's way more than you need. And that's just kind of the nature of this kit. It's meant to give you a taste of the collection, and then let you see if you want to get more, etc. So oftentimes I will be creating my own title using some other pieces. That's what you're seeing happening today. The rest of it does come from the page kit. But there are sometimes little bits and pieces that you want to add. Patterned paper, you're in great shape. And at least the beginning of your embellishing, you're in great shape. And she does also include a fun little coffee sample in there, as well as tons and tons of inspiration on Facebook. Love this kit club so much. I just got my newest set of kits, and we have just gotten home from vacation. I ripped right into it to see what I get to play with this month. So much fun and so nice to get new collections every month and get a taste of whether or not I really want to invest more in them, or I'm happy with the little taste that I got and ready to play with something else. So definitely encourage you to check out her store over at the link I'll provide for you down below. And also, if you do check things out and you decide, hey, I want to check this out and try it out, go ahead and let her know that Christine sent you. Now, I'm finishing things off, and I'm just adding a few little pieces of ephemera. I'm adding in some more stars that I punched out. I love to use stars on boy layouts. You just can't go wrong there. And so often, that's my go-to on things that are, don't have another theme that would work with it. I am going to add on just lots of little pieces. Some of them I'm going to pop up. Some of them I'm going to leave flat. I'm also going to add in some hidden journaling. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to write it out on my tag and then tuck it in behind my photos. Mostly I'm doing that because I ran out of room for another place to put it. And so I can just tuck it in and I can pull it out when I want to read what this layout was actually about. Final step, I'm going to just add on some Nuvo drops, which are basically liquid enamel dots, and something I use on nearly every layout, and that will finish the whole thing off. Thank you so much for being here today. Be sure to swing by the scrap room and check out the kits for this month. They do sell out, so you want to get your hands on it as quickly as you can. And check out all the different options that she has. In addition to the flavors of the month, she's got pocket page kits, she's got a smaller kit, lots of different things for you to take a look at. So thank you for being here, and we will see you again next time.